What is up, guys? So in this video I'm going to do an updated version of my Phantom Knights, the Phantom Knights deck profile. A good bit has changed since the last time I did a deck profile on this. And I know most people aren't big fans of the Phantom Knights, but I really like this deck. And I think it's actually really strong. And some of the combo plays you can do is actually crazy. I might do a combo video for this deck as well. So without further ado, let's get into it. A lot of the cards are pretty standard and old at the minute, but 3 Phantom Knights Ancient Cloak searches. When you banish it, you search pretty much anything with Phantom Knights in its name. Other than that, it's a level 3. This, a dark monster, if it uses the extreme material of a dark monster, it gains 1000 attack. And also, it's a Foolish Burial for spells and traps if you banish it. I'm going to go over these pretty quick as well, because, like I said, they're known. Silent Boot, special summon the Selfless Phantom Knight on the field. That includes Xyz monsters as well, just in case. And you can also search a spell or trap card. You can search a spell or trap card, the Phantom Knights card, when you banish it as well. So next you have Kagamuchin Knight. Kagamuchin Knight's just an extra dark warrior type. It's really nice, level 3. And if you normal summon a monster, a level 3 monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Just helps and utilize that rank 3 engine this deck is known for. Next you have Marauding Captain. Marauding Captain kind of does the same thing as Ting Goldfish Goblinberg. Does the same. When it's normal summoned, you can special summon under level 3 from your hand, or level 4 or lower. Which is really good. Next, Raidraptor Lastrix, one of the best cards in this deck, just because it helps you get to those little bits of extra combo big monsters a little bit quicker. Those dark monsters just helps you a little bit. And this helps because you can special summon a Raidraptor Xyz monster with no materials, and then you can use the Phantom Knights launch to rank them up basically. I will show you the combos or whatever soon. And last monster, Maxi, just for those extra draws. Pretty self-explanatory. Next, the Phantom Knights. If there's a Xyz monster with no materials on the field and it's dark, you can rank it up pretty much. Rank it up to the extra level. And it's highly searchable with boots and Ancient Cloak and stuff, so not bad there. Allure of Darkness to add a bit of consistency to the deck, just because you're running a good bit of dark monsters. And you don't mind banishing them because you do have ways of getting banished cards back. Next, for sending Fogblade to the graveyard, just to special summon a Phantom Knight from the graveyard, is why you run the 1 Foolish Burial Goods. Yeah, then this card I've been trying out recently, it's Contact with Dawn-Thousand. So I'll just read out the effect real quick, because when this card is activated, both players lose 1000 life points, and if they do, each player draws a card. All cards that are drawn while this card effect is applied must remain revealed. When a player's spell card is in their hand is revealed by this effect, the player cannot normal summon or set monsters. You can only activate Contact. So there's no real downside to this. The main downside is losing 1000 life points. And then if you draw a spell, you can just activate your spell. And all the spells in this you can activate pretty much easily, except for rank up launch. But you can still set it. Do you know what I mean? So you're just getting a free draw off. And if your opponent draws the spells, they can't normal summoners set or whatever. So sometimes it works out really well. But I've been using it recently. It's really good. Soul Charge, just because you're going to win if you get Soul Charge. Special summons all monsters you want in the grave. Part of Equivalentness is that card that gets back their banished monsters and draws a card. My Proxy Upstart Goblin, I have a common one. But just draw a card. Your opponent gains 1000. Reinforcement Army, because there's so many. There's 3, 6, 9, 12. Warriors. Actually, no, sorry. There's the Marauding Captain as well to search. So you have all your monsters pretty much to search. The 1 Foolish Burial, because you can send Boots or Cloak to the grave to use their banish effect. The 1 rank of Magic Astral Force will let you show you in the extra deck what you use this for, and it's also able to get it back from the grave. That's it for the spells. Lots of one-offs. Next, 3 Fogblade, probably one of the best traps in the deck. It just is a Fiendish Chain on steroids, like it always has been. And it also special summons a Phantom Knight from the graveyard. Really nice. Next, the new card. You're probably wondering where all the new cards were, but this is one of the main new cards. This helps you summon your rank 2, and it's actually pretty good. So basically what you do is, I'll just use Ancient Cloak for an example. Let's say you, first turn, you summon Ancient Cloak, and you set this. Unless, just say your opponent goes for an attack play, you can activate this. Sorry. You can activate this, and this card, if you target this, or if you target even the opponent's monster, but I target this. It becomes level 2, and you can put this in defense, and then the Phantom Knight's monsters can't be destroyed by battle this turn. So you wait for your second turn, and then you can overlay for your rank 2. And that's how that works. Pretty easy. But yeah, it's a good card. Especially the new rank 2. The new rank 2 that came out is actually really strong. And lastly, Xyz Reborn, just because you're going to go into Xyz monsters a lot. So, anyway. Now into the extra deck. So I'll go from the back, I think is the best way to do this. So one Ghost Regala card to stop face down spells and traps. It's also a dark. You can't use Astral Force because it's a zombie. The next, Leviair the Sea Dragon. Helps you get back your banished monsters. Special summon them for those extra XC plays. Dante, I'm only running one Dante at the minute. I used to run 2. But Dante just helps the mill first turn, and I'm fairly lucky when it comes to the duels that I do mill the right cards, which is handy for me. That's it for the non-Phantom Knight rank 3, so I'll show you the rank 3s in a second. It's not done by level exactly. Next we have one, number 53 Heart Earth. This works well with, let me think, this works well if you have Dark Rebellion. If you can summon Dark Rebellion off Dark Requiem, like Sea Dragon's effect, it's hard to explain, but I'll show it in the combo video. But basically, you can go, you can use Dark Rebellion to summon this card, and this card eventually will get out number 92 Heart Earth Dragon. 92 Heart Earth Dragon is really, really good. It basically gets 1,000 for each banished monster when it's destroyed or whatever, and it's really, really strong. But I'll show you that eventually. Now there's other ways to get 92 Heart Earth as well. I'll show you that as well. Satellite Cannon and Ultimate Falcon. So Last Trixen gets Satellite Cannon, and you can overlay, or you can use Rank Up Magic Launch to go into this, or Ultimate Falcon to go into this if you don't have a Rank Up Magic Launch. So that's why Last Trix is always kind of live in that way. Very, very strong. 4,000 beater as well. Next, you have Utopic Future. Utopic Future can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. Can't be destroyed by battle, but if it's going to be destroyed by card effect, you can remove a material instead. Very, very strong card. It requires 2 non-number monsters. Next, for the Phantom Knight cards. So let's get rid of this. The 2 rank 2s. This is basically like Black Ray Lancer, but much easier to summon. So you target opponent's monster. The only bad thing about it is the target. It loses its effects, and its attack becomes zeros. Its attack becomes 0. God, I can't talk today. But yeah, it's a really good card, and I really like the artwork and stuff. It's really dark, but it's nice. Next, the best card in the deck, 2 Breaksword. Very, very strong. Can pop itself, special Phantom Knights from the graveyard, or it can pop a card in field. Scrap Dragon, basically. Very, very powerful. Next, the 1 Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon, to go into this as well. Dark Requiem Xyz Dragon. So Dark Requiem Xyz Dragon is the main card of the deck you want to go into. It's basically kind of your Crystal Dragon. If it can negate a monster's effect, special an Xyz monster from the graveyard. And you can also detach a material and change a monster's attack to 0, and it gains the attack. Very, very strong. Very, very strong cards. But that is it for the deck profile, guys. I'll leave a link down in the description to the combo video. And stay tuned. I'll just explain real quick. A lot of my cards that I've been ordering actually aren't taking a while to come into the post. That's why I haven't uploaded a lot of deck profiles. I don't know what the problem is, but hopefully I'll have that rectified very soon. But thanks for watching, guys, and good luck. Hope you liked the video.